Hello, everyone, and welcome to Moonride. This is Dave Johnson. I'm channeling the man in the moon today. If you have friended me on Facebook, I am totally happy about this, but forgive me if I don't respond to your messages. The problem is that I can't tell who is a fake account or not, and I've been hacked before. So I'm completely happy to have you on my Facebook feed and happy that you've said hello, but I cannot respond just for the safety of my own computer. Also, I'd like to thank Michelle, the subject of today's journey today, or let's call it channeling session, is going to be grounding. And I picked this because I have wonderful students, and among them is this student, Michelle. And while she was doing her work, I snuck in a little question. And the question was, what should I read on today? What do people need? And what I was told from Spirit is that people just need to ground. There's a lot of stuff going on. It is really, really, really stressful out there. And first of all, you guys have my empathy. I know how hard it is. I'm talking to people every day, and they are very worried and very stressed. But the planet needs us to connect to them. And I think that we are really benefiting when we do. I have a short method that I use to connect to the earth, to connect to the ley lines, to ground the energy, which I'm going to show you. But then I'm going to ask Spirit to say more. All right. So, starting with the grounding portion, I showed many of you how to channel, and I can put a link here into connecting to the channel. But I also have a sort of process where there's a second pyramid. This pyramid goes down into the earth. The pyramid should enclose your whole body. So this is again a pyramid going downward. I like to think of it as being made of crystal, and it even goes under your feet. Don't hesitate to do this now or some other time and just imagine the crystal. Just imagine it around you and imagine the pyramid going into the earth under your feet and through your feet. Just put like electric energy, just like a lightning bolt, and just put all the stress of the day in there. Put everything that's distracting you into the earth. It sounds like a contradiction, but Mother Earth will take that energy and she'll make it into something good. You can go a little bit further and say, I love you, Earth. I connect to you, Earth. I want to be part of you, Earth. I think this will really help you during the day. And trust me, I do this every single day because these times are difficult. Now I'm just going to call in spirit and say, what else can we say about grounding? I believe they'll probably offer us a method to do it, and feel free to do it along the way. Let's see what shows up, what spirit shows up. And just for future reference, I just always want to tell people this. Always make sure the spirit is a good one. And by that means they come from the highest good, they come from the greatest light. I don't think that there's evil out there, but I do believe that there's distractions. And sometimes you're going to get tested and say, are you really using your heart? Just use your heart. If it doesn't feel good, move on. Don't argue. Just go, no, thanks. I'm waiting for something that makes me feel better than neutral. When I get to my doorway, I always ask, how does it feel? When I get to spirit, always ask, show me something. Let me know you come from the light. So let's check it out and see what comes from the light today. Hmm. So, the spirit that has shown up is, I think, the man in the moon. And I've always considered man in the moon as being a collective of energies. It's sort of a masculine within a feminine, so it covers both aspects of the universe. And but it also feels like sort of a group of people. And that's what I'm being shown. It's just like a spokesman or personification of a host of beings, many light beings. These light beings, by the way, sit at a long table. And he's showing me a few things from my childhood that make me smile. So I believe that this is from the highest good. Dave has asked that we illustrate how to ground today. This is an important time, and do not underestimate who you are at this time. Letting yourself go, that is, letting yourself be manipulated by the situation, even if it's benign, is not ideal. It is better if you come and take control of it because you are an important portion of this universe. You are who you are, and you were born at this time to do something very special. Do not let anyone tell you that you are lesser or that your light is a lesser light than another light. We, on the other side, do not care how many houses you own. We don't care how much money you have. We care that you are doing your work, your mission here on earth. And if you were brought here on this in this time, it was extremely important that you be here. Can't be removed or replaced. And this is why we'd ask all of you to participate in the spiritual and social activity that is now. If you wish to ground, it is not so difficult. By all means, go to yourself and call in your own guides. They may have special details that will make it better for you in particular. So take these rules that we put down for you and feel free to break them. Feel free to alter them, but consider them. Consider how they work and why they would work, and then add whatever you would like to them. Again, you are one light. You are a special light. No one else is you. And in your essentialness, you must bring to the table what is so useful about you and your personality. First, we would ask that you take some time in a quiet place. It is best that you feel free from distraction. And this is why the beginning portion of this video is useful. Ground the energy as best as possible. Go to a quiet place. You may live in a place that is never quiet. Feel free to plug your ears with some kind of earplugs. Feel free also to play music that brings you to a place of peace and quiet. Insofar as this is not a distraction, you'll know what music that is. It probably is not loud or largely syncopated music. It probably is a rhythmic music, but we will leave that choice up to you. Just be sensitive to it and continue to do this until you feel like you are indeed free of distractions. The distractions can be very simple things. You need to take out the trash. You need to do this. You need to do that. Just consider, tell your monkey mind, which will run around all over the place, that just for a few minutes, you're not going to think about that. Just for a few minutes, you're going to ground it into the earth as has been described. Allow the quiet to overcome you. It might be that you hear something for the first time, and that is silence. You live in a world that is very loud and very noisy. You are removed from the natural elements. Consider in the beginning of this video the chirping of the birds and how that altered this video. Perhaps it made you want to watch more. Perhaps the birds calmed you. Just as this is true, you can not be calmed by a city life. It's very distracting and it's hard to come back to the self. And you might want to come to do this often because the city will overwhelm your nervous system and your senses. So try this in the beginning. Try the process of grounding. And from here, it is useful to visualize the energy, a sort of golden light that you are able to bring. Again, you are very special. No one's like you. No one else has your energy. Bring that golden light through yourself. Perhaps it will arrive from the crown of your head. It is ideal if the light that you bring in is not black or fire engine red. You bring this through your head, you will be bringing anger. There's nothing wrong with anger, but you will want to work with that anger and perhaps reduce it until you get a light above your head that is not those two colors, that is black or fire engine red. We would emphasize that red or pink is fine, but the other colors require you to work something out before you continue in this work. If you have another color above your head, bring that through, starting with your crown, and slowly bring the light from above. And we suggest you start from just above your head. It may begin earlier, but it is important to feel that light as it is achieving your space above your head. Bring it through the body, slowly, starting with your head, moving through your neck, moving through your body, carrying it all the way down to your stomach. And if you're sitting, the energy will indeed go through your sit bones. If you are standing, it will continue through the rest of their body. You have the power. You have the power to bring the energy into the earth. If you find yourself doubting this, just keep repeating, I have the power to do this. My light is a special light. Bring the light into the earth. Send through that light any more energy of distraction. It will come up, but just let it know. We'll talk about it later. Just for the next few minutes, it's not going to do me any good to worry about the affairs of my household or the world. Let the light go into the earth. See the light going into the earth. Whatever color it is all good. Go into the earth slowly and visualize it meeting a light within the earth. This light will likely appear as a line. We call this ley lines. See your light connecting to the ley line. Take your time. There is no hurry. If you find yourself distracted, no worries. This is just a process where you will become better and better at not being distracted. It's not a bad idea to say thank you to the distraction, but say, we'll talk later. Right now, we're going into the earth. Let the line touch and visualize it. You can even make the line stronger coming through your body. Make it a little brighter. If you've chosen a particular color, make that color a richer color. You might say you can make the color stronger as you see it connecting with the lines of the earth. As you connect to that line, see your energy become one with that line and send the energy through that line so that it meets all of the other lines. These are lines that exist in the earth. Again, they are called ley lines. And it makes the earth very happy when you connect to it. It's like a massage. Even if you feel like the energy you're bringing there is just okay, or you feel a little bit distracted, once you meet that line, the earth will help you. It will dismiss the negative energy and it will focus on the positive energy. Feel this connection to the earth in an actual line. The lines will likely appear as some version of a light gold, perhaps even a red. Not a fire engine red, however. As you connect the line, follow the line and see where it goes. Does it go to a particular place on the earth? Take a look. Perhaps your energy is going in a particular direction. It might be interesting to see where that energy goes. It might be interesting after the process to think about why the energy went there. And remember, it's all good. It does not matter necessarily where that energy goes, because once you connect to the earth will know where to take it. And all of it, even the smallest gram of light, will become useful. All of the collective energy of all the people who are doing this work will be very useful for the system, and it will be very useful to you. You will be able to connect with all of the other people sending their light into the earth, and they will be able to connect with you. And this connection is part of the community. It is part of the community of the earth. And the earth will really appreciate the work that you are doing. The earth, in some ways, just needs to be acknowledged, to be remembered. The distractions that happen on the surface cause humans to forget that they are part of the earth and that all of their energies are connected. Watch where the energy goes. And as you watch where the energy goes, see it connect with other energies and become stronger and stronger and stronger. You may then see the energy connecting to a grid that lies in the earth so that all of the lines are connecting. These images might be slightly different from one person to another because there is some aspect of personality here. But that is ideal. It is ideal that things are not the same, that they connect like a puzzle piece to each other, for there is no purpose to the puzzle if the pieces do not connect in that special way. We wish to emphasize this again. You are essential to the universe. Without you, there is no universe. Every piece is important. Feel the connection. Feel the beauty of the moment. Stay here for as long as you like. It is better if it's a moment, maybe even over time, that you become better and better at this. It may be the first time you just see this connection. And then when you try it again, you see a little bit more and a little bit more. Eventually, you will be able to see the lines, the grid that lies under the surface of the planet and connects to all of the lines, like a sort of circular map. All of the energies will be connected to each other, and then they will connect through the very center of the earth. Stay here for a moment, or more than a moment, as you choose. You may be sitting on a train right now and only have a few seconds to do this. That is just fine. You may be out in the forest and you have an hour to connect to this. This is also just fine. Remember, as you are doing this, you are learning. You are learning how to connect. And learning is always good. Feel the beauty of the moment. Know that there are people all over the planet, some of them having great difficulties, all of them expressing great hope in the process. You can feel the connection to everyone on the planet in this way. And in this way, you are sharing love for each other and the planet because all of you are one and the same. We understand this is a contradiction. We have told you that you are special, but we have also told you that you are the same. As in many mystical matters, opposites are true, and these opposites are true. You may get to a moment where you go through this grid and achieve the very center of the earth. Feel the energy there. How is it different? How is it different from your day? How is it different from the first moment when you began? This is something for you to learn. You cannot do this incorrectly if you do it from your heart. Once you have done this, it is useful, perhaps, for you to leave a little drop of your energy there. Not a lot, but just a little drop. It is not going to be useful necessarily for you to walk the day focused only on the center of the earth. It may be perhaps a little distracting, although we will admit it would not be the end of the world. This is different from channeling. You cannot channel, and that is go towards the universe, and drive a car at the same time very well. It is possible, but it is perhaps not ideal to do this at all times. But this is not necessarily the case when you go into the earth. You can be grounded and drive a car. You can be grounded and go about your day. Although probably the distractions of the day will defocus you from the grounding a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. But in order to complete this process, it is perhaps better to choose just to leave a bit of connection, but also to choose to end the process in some way that is satisfying to you. This way, leaving a drop of your love of yourself there in the earth and saying, thank you, earth. Thank you to all of those who are connecting to me now. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. And then, like a birthday card you have written, it is important to mail it. Now that you have left your job, see yourself, and that is most of yourself, moving along the lines that you have created. It is almost like a map that you have created so that you can come back to the same place again. Return as slowly as you like along the line that you have created and come back to the connection to self. That is where the ley line meets yourself. And again, return. We are just leaving a drop of love. We're not forgetting about it. We're just leaving it there so that we can meet up with it again the next time. Again, it is like a map where we have left a small monument to which we can return. Come back along the lines. Come back through the line that has been extended for yourself. And once you feel yourself back on Earth, it is useful once more, first to say thank you for the Earth, thank you for the connection, and don't forget to say thank you to yourself. You have done a good job today. You have done something helpful. And once you have done this, see yourself slowly returning to ordinary consciousness. The tasks ahead of you today will easily be accomplished. It will be better today Because you have put this little drop in the earth, things will likely move more smoothly. This is a useful thing to notice. As you return to ordinary consciousness, don't forget that you have done something marvelous today. As you rise into the normal consciousness, take a deep breath. Today will be challenging in some ways, but we will manage it perfectly well. Don't hesitate as you rise and return to ordinary consciousness to see something beautiful, whether that is an image of a person, someone you love, perhaps, or just a beautiful view. Don't hesitate also to listen to beautiful music for a few moments, because the transition from the ley lines to an ordinary experience might be a little bit dramatic. It won't be the end of the world, but it might be a bit rocky, let us say. Let yourself come back to the world and go back to the tasks that you need to do today with a bit of thanks, again to yourself, again to all of the people on the planet who are participating in the school that is human experience, and of course, yourself. A few minutes of your valuable time has been spent connecting to others and the planet in order to help those others and to help that planet, and in order to help yourself. Well done. Now we will end this transmission. We appreciate the work that all of you are doing. We know that this is not an easy time and that your mission is a challenging one. We wish to express one more time, there are no people on the planet whose energy is not important and essential for the creation of the universe and the school that is Earth. So thanks so much everyone for watching. That was quite an experience. And I will tell you, I've never done anything exactly like that before. These are the useful messages that we can get at this time, and they're available to everyone. Thanks again for watching.